It's a huge win for us. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. When you're in this league and you lose a couple, you figure out a way to get one. A one-game win streak is huge in this league. I'm very impressed with Rutgers. We've always known about their perimeter, but their front line is now starting to do damage. And we couldn't get away from them. And I didn't expect to get away from them. And we almost needed to win one like that tonight. So I thought we really defended well, and we defended at key times. It's great to see Jack Cooley back in gear. Scott Martin taking that charge. You know, that would be the guy to make a play like that at the end.
Why did you need one like this? Instead of maybe 16, 17 points.
Yeah, I to have a little, you know, I told him, I said, you know, it's going to be hard in this league. Things are going to be hard. And just to remind him, not that this group doesn't know about hard stuff, but to have to fight them off, you know, we turn it over a little bit. We miss some free throws, but we got to make some plays to steal a win. I hope that's something we can build on.
What didn't happen when you're up 4, 2 minutes to play? Where did it get away from you?
Yeah,
You had the chance.
Yeah, I can't remember. Well, we turned it over. You know, we ran our. You know, we got Pat the ball thinking he was going to get fouled. He turned it over there. In hindsight, maybe I should have tried to get it in Eric or Jaron's hands. But you know, we've run it to Pat many times there. I love that we threw it to Jack Cooley on one side of out of bounds situations because he's a big receiver. Their pressure rattled us a little. It got us on our heels. It had and I think Eric was tired and. They can come after you with some speed and some athletic ability.
Tom Knight, you gotta like his
Yeah.
in the second half.
Got to keep building on it. You know, I was really down on him in the first half. I was on him because I thought he didn't grab some rebounds and he wasn't active. But I tell you, you know, he gave us energy in New York the other night, and him coming in and scoring the ball there and bouncing around. Got to get him rebounding a little bit more. He does block some shots for us, and he flies around back there. But we could use his scoring and the mid-range stuff as long as it's after some movement. The shot he took in the first half was too quick. And then the ones he took in the second half, it's after we moved it a little bit. But he's confident, and we got to keep building with him. You know, it was a tough night for Cam. You know, Big East basketball, some older guards coming at you. You know, you got to turn around tomorrow and tape them up and get ready because Georgetown's going to come after us, too. They really guard you.
Probably Pat's best game against a quality.
Yeah.
How do you keep him engaged like he was in that first half when he was?
Yeah, I think we have to keep an eye on that. Sometimes he can drift on you, and you know he worked his backside off on Carter. I know Carter got his numbers, but he had to work for it. We need Pat to be a key guy, both halves, and I like that he's driving it. I like that he was making shots for us tonight, and he was a confident shot maker.
What does Scott need to do to, obviously he makes a big play defensively, but on the offensive side, what's he need to do to get going?
Yeah, I don't want to overanalyze that with him. You know, we're not going to run stuff for him to score. When he's scored for us, you know, it's when they've helped off of him and he's gotten an open look or we've drove and kicked to him. Those didn't really happen much tonight. And so I don't want him forcing anything. I just need him, you know, to rebound and to be in good position. He was in good defensive position tonight, and that's the one thing. And then at the end of the game, he's really our most vocal guy when we're trying to get the ball in bounds against pressure, talking, knowing when we have a timeout. You know, we need him in there for that.
Are you comfortable with 5 guys playing 33 minutes or more?
Yeah.
Is that a paradigm that's going to work for you?
Well, I mean, if you look at our history, guys have played a lot of minutes for us. I think Bishad's got to give us more. He played 24 minutes in New York, but tonight, you know, he just wasn't strong enough with the ball against some older guards, and it was a night where we had to get this one, and so our men had to play. I do like what Tom Knight gave us. I think Bishad can come in there and give us, and I still have an open mind to Zach August as we're in league play, but. You know, that's a little heavy, but we've always kind of been heavy with key guys.
I was thinking of maybe getting a timeout when Eric got tied up there. Or he was going to get tied.
I think he was trying to call timeout, but they tied him up so quick. You know, when you catch so close to the baseline, you almost deserve for something bad to happen. And you know, we panicked a little bit there and caught close to the baseline. So. We're fortunate that we defended and got on to the next play and didn't hang our head.
Mike, it seems like in this league, Syracuse and Louisville are not separated a little. You've been in this league a while now. the rest of that league, though, is a good question. Is this even more of a grind?
Yeah.
Than you've seen?
You know, when you have 14 teams, I think we had 14 teams in the top 100 of the RPI, and you know that there's no easy. Everybody can play in that next level. South Florida won tonight, right? So they you know, everybody can play. So you know, I think what's good is that's going to keep our league RPI up and make us be in the vicinity of getting 8 bids, and so I think that's a good thing. But you know, other than those two right now, the rest of us are fighting for our lives. And so that's why a night like tonight, I am thrilled to escape with one.
What's your thought when you see Pat stumble on the final possession there?
You know, how good was Jack Cooley getting out there, though? He blocked one of them. Pat falls down, Carter's lining one up, and Jack still got out there. He was so active tonight, and he's been so good, you know, guarding guards and switching ball screening stuff. You know, he really wanted to bounce back. Jack's his own worst critic since the last 2 games, and I thought he came back with a real vengeance tonight. Thanks, guys.